Okay. Hello. Week 7 of Aunz League. Let's go. I've did some things, as you can tell. Now I don't get blinded by the white lights when I open this thing. Blue background. Got the Aunz colors going on. We got week 7, but first, I guess we need to go back to week 6. Go back to week 6 because we have our awards for the week 6. First of all, let's recap our predictions. Wellington did win, but not 7-2. It was actually, I believe that was what, 4-2. And then Brisbane won, but not 5-3. It was, or was it 5-3 exactly? No, it was 5-2. That was a close one. 5-2 was the actual score. Taranga won, and they won 2-1, right? No, 3-1. Taranga won 3-1. And of course, Auckland lost 12-0. So that one was completely incorrect, and that one was a 7-3 win instead of a 4-3 win for Sydney. And the match of the week, Melbourne won 3-2. Got that one exactly correct. So I only got one game wrong, and we got a lot of the scores pretty close. Pretty good predictions. And then we got your Offensive Player of the Week finalists here. Let's move on to these. Worm, 12 goals, 12 shots. Bottom is Prime, 6 goals, 1 assist, 10 shots. Delta Scrubs, 4 goals, 5 shots. Any other week, Bottom is Prime is going to win the Player of the Week for his 10 shots, 6 goals, and an assist. But man, 12 goals from Worm. Doubled the amount of Prime. Wow, that back-to-back Offensive Player of the Weeks for Worm. This time with 12 goals on 12 shots. Congratulations to Worm, holy cow. Then your Defensive Player of the Week. Let's go on to that. Here are your nominations. Bottom is Prime with 3 saves and an assist. Adversity Bot with 0 goals allowed. Helped create that shutout by creating demos, not letting them mount any offense. And then New Bot with 1 save and a 1 goal allowed. He allowed it in the last second. I mean, Bottom is Prime has the number of saves. He has an assist. But I mean, it's a shutout. How often are you going to get a shutout? Adversity Bot's going to be our Defensive Player of the Week with 0 goals allowed. Gave them a shutout. Impressive performance. I think my secondary vote would go to Newbot probably because he did allow that goal with just about no time left on the clock. And now let's move on to the Player of the Week finalists, starting with Delta Snakes and Threads the Needle. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Come on! What are you saying? I was so afraid. I was doing like snaky S's just to avoid Aries, man. He was doing snaky S's to avoid Aries. Congratulations. That was Delta Snakes and Threads the Needle. A pretty good goal. He has to avoid Aries and then threads that needle there. And now we have a Worm with a double McFrizzle. Really good year all season long, but this one is going to get all the attention. As a Worm sends it over him again and hits 9 goals. Unstoppable. Really good year all season long, but this one is going to get all the attention. As a Worm sends it over him again and hits 9 goals. Unstoppable. Wow. Unbelievable. Worm does it again. They never know what he's gonna do next, and he's hitting the ball first. That is true. You do never know when he's gonna you never know what he's gonna do next. Okay, Instant Response from Skybot is our final nomination. for this
Couldn't
week's
touch it,
play of
and
the week.
Stick slams it home. That'll likely win the game the way that these offenses have been tonight. It's been a defensive battle. But oh! Goal! Skybot! Oh, never mind!
Bang.
On an instant
Bang.
attack! An instant response! Skybot! Off the crossbar! Off St. Peter and in!
What a banger off the crossbar and in to tie the game. I think I'm gonna have to let's see. They're all pretty close. They're all pretty good. Worm with the double McFrizzle, pretty nasty. Delta with the snake and threading the needle, and then the instant response from Skybot. Oh, they're all very good. Honestly, I think I'm gonna give this one. I really like Skybot's goal, so he's gonna be our play of the week. Is gonna go to Skybot. Worm does not get back-to-back of those. It's not going to be a clean sweep from Hamilton, as I really liked Skybot's goal. I mean, when you look at it, the timing of it, very clutch. You have to look at the context. That's to tie the game with 40 seconds left and an instant response. So that's why Skybot is getting the win for me. Okay. That looks great. Now let's head on to our week 7 predictions so we don't forget. While we're here, let's not forget this. We had like 3 weeks in a row where we didn't do this. So now we need to start doing it, get into the rhythm of doing it. We also need to bring up. Okay. Let's start with Melbourne at Adelaide. Let's delve into Melbourne at Adelaide. Melbourne's been cooking recently, for sure. Adelaide, they had some good weeks there, where they had back-to-back wins, I believe, but then they fell off a little bit. I think Adelaide, their strategy is based around demos and then taking advantage of goals, but overall, Cryo is not a very aggressive guy. So I feel like it'll give time for St. Peter to get back in the goal. But they might be able to just push enough offense to the point where Melbourne doesn't have a chance to push offense. But I just think Melbourne, you can't go against Melbourne until they lose, right? It's a 5-win streak. They were 0-1 and now they're 5-1. They haven't lost since. We'll put it at a low scoring, honestly, a 1-0 game. They're going to squeak, 2-1 game. 2-1 game. It's going to be low scoring. I'm pretty confident in that. Melbourne 2-1 is my first pick. And we'll skip up to Wellington at Perth. This is easy. This is easy, guys. Wellington at Perth. Let me just put it in there. Wellington, and I'm actually going to go crazy this game. I'm going to put a 7-1 score. I think I could shut them out, but still. I'm going to go for a lot of goals. I got to go for a lot of goals to get that goal differential back up. I mean, Perth is just the worst team in the league. They haven't won a single game, and I should be able to just score on them. Joey Bot's not going to be a factor. I'm going to try and get... My goal is to get Joey Bot a 0 on the scoreboard. Not let him hit the ball once. That'd be hilarious. Just imagine you look at the scoreboard, and it's Joey Bot with a 0. Oh my god. I think he had a 10 in like week 1. Like, it was that bad. And then he also had a 20 last week, I think. So, but we're trying to get that 0 on the board, that big donut. Next up, Christchurch and Auckland. Give me Auckland. They went toe-to-toe with Sydney. They went to overtime with Sydney. But then they got crushed last week. But I think they're just a team that they've lost all their games to their rivals. And now I think they're going to get some wins against some of these types of teams. Honestly, give me a 6-2 victory over Christchurch. I think they'll score a lot of goals. Now, Tauranga at Sydney. Tauranga at Sydney. I think, well, obviously Sydney's going to win that. As I've been saying, Taranga's the second worst team in the league behind Perth. One of their wins is against Perth, so
And I think they end up not needing to play too aggressive. I think they win a 4-1 game. There you go, Sydney. And the final one is Hamilton at Hobart. A very good game to prelude our game of the week. And honestly, do I take the hot hand that has 2 wins in a row, trying to make it 3? Or do I pick Hobart? We got 2 of the best, like, McFrizzlers in the game, Hobart and Worm, often finding themselves on the Player of the Week nomination. Who do we pick to win this one? This one's going to be a good one, a close one. And I think we're going to pick Hamilton Hobart. Who do we want to pick? I mean, Worm is on fire right now. It's hard to pick against him, but Hobart. Demos. How will they do with demos? How has Hobart done with demos? Hobart lost to Adelaide. Hobart did lose to Adelaide, and they were a demo team. For that reason, I'm picking Hamilton. But I think it's still going to be close. I'd give it like a 4-3 game. They're good goal scorers, so we're going to have to go something more like 6-5, aren't we? Because they score a lot of goals, those teams. Okay, setting up the match of the week. Gold Coast at Brisbane. Do we do anything special for this? We do. We do match of the week. Do we do anything else? Nope, we did. Okay. Gold Coast at Brisbane. This is a tough one. It's a rivalry matchup. Both these teams, that's their only rival. This is their game that they look forward to every season. It's a huge one. I believe they're separated by only like 30 miles or something. This is insane. Maybe a little more than that. I don't know. Australia's pretty big, but they're very close. I want to pick Gold Coast because this is their year, and I think I have to. I believe it's their year, and I believe they're going to win this game. It's going to be a good one, though. Give me 4-3 Gold Coast to finish off my Week 7 predictions. Okay, locked in place with the predictions. What else can we do right now? I think all we can do now is get these games going, right? We can look at the stat sheet. Worm is the leader right now. MVP frontrunner with his 12-goal game last week. He's up to 27 goals on 36 shots. And a 5,000 score, whereas bottom is Prime. Only 3 less goals and 7 more shots. And then look at that. He's still in it. Delta Scrubs. His defense keeping him in it with those 14 saves. 18 goals on 29 shots. So he's still putting up good goal numbers. He's up with he's not in the elite goal number category, but he's in the good goal number category. And that is followed by him being in the elite saves category. New Butt's the only one with more saves than him. 14 saves for Delta, 17 saves for New Butt. What in the hell was that noise? No, what was that noise? What? That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That is crazy. That noise came out of nowhere. That noise came out of, how do I? Oh no. How do I even? Unhide. It's hidden. That noise. No. What is that noise? What is that noise? I know exactly what that noise is. Why can I? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why can I not remove it? Oh, there we are. Active. No, 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 not active, not active. What do I do? Monitor off? Is that gonna turn it on? No, that's only for monitor though. Monitor only and mute output? For now. I don't know, why is it even going? Like, tracks. Did it take it off tracks or something? 0%. There you go, we turned it off. There we go, okay, back to what I was doing. Yes, we have our 3 front runners right now. To be fair, after that 12-goal game from Worm, anyone could become a front runner next week. But they probably will not have a game quite like that again. Standings look solid. Perth still not without a win. What's our first game? I guess we just go into the first game. Schedule. Schedule always. I feel like stats was next to standings, wasn't it? It was like that. Did it go standings, stats, schedule? Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be. But then it got moved around. One would argue schedule should be first or last. We're gonna have it first right now. I actually like schedule being last. No, I like it being first. I like it being first. We're leaving it first. But I like it. No, we'll put it in the middle again. I don't know why I moved it. Melbourne at Adelaide. Okay. Melbourne 5-win streak. Adelaide 1-loss streak. Melbourne at Adelaide. Okay. Everything should be set up pretty well. This is a rivalry game, isn't it? It is, right? I believe this is a rivalry game. Rosters. Melbourne. Rivalries are... Yeah, Melbourne versus Adelaide is one of them. This is a rivalry game. This is going to be their second. They lost to Hobart in their first rivalry game. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Good thing I made that page. I can actually use it quite well. Melbourne is going to be wearing their away jerseys this time, or their away colors. With Adelaide going to be wearing, if I can find them, their alternates, which are white. With the dark brown, probably. Is that an accurate color? That's pretty fire, I guess. I don't know. Can't get the exact colors because you don't have the exact color I need. Okay, and this should be schedule at Adelaide, so it's at Sovereign Heights. Alright, I think we're ready. Turn off the webcam and get the scoreboard up and get ready to play the first game of week 7. Could we get an upset here? Sovereign Heights. Then to the bottom? Yep, it is, because one of the newer ones. Okay. Get some water going. All right. Clear out the desert right there. That's in my throat. Now I think I'm ready to commentate. There we go. Welcome to Sovereign Heights, the rivalry between Melbourne and Adelaide, here in Adelaide. Melbourne has won 5 straight games, so it's only fitting that it ends with Adelaide taking them down. And a goal from Stick. What was going on? Why was Adelaide fooled me? I thought it was an own goal because Adelaide was nowhere to be seen. But wow, Melbourne's up early in this rivalry matchup. St. Peter gets a little bit fooled there, but he does recover. Some bumping going around. Cryo has possession. Stick takes it from him. Stick, can he get that on net? No, he cannot. Aries got St. Peter, but it doesn't matter because Stick is holding the offense, surprisingly. That one's getting cleared, but Stick gets demoed. Good demo there. Now it looks like the Koalas are just trying to set something up and not allow any goals. Keep this one a little bit close here. Knowing how hard it is to score on St. Peter, you just got to keep the game close. St. Peter sends that down. They're going to need a timely demo on St. Peter. And he's demoed, but I'm not sure if that's quite timely. But he's going to try for it. And oh, St. Peter clears it into the... Oh, almost into the net. Just a bit wide there on the clear that almost became a shot on goal. Aries on the chase. Hits his own teammate, but was... Oh, there's a demo on Stick. Even when he's not hitting the demos, he's still scaring the opponent. Demo on St. Peter. That one's in front of the net. Stick can't get it in. And he's demoed. So Adelaide keeping the score close. He gets St. Peter. This is your chance. But once again, what is Cryo doing? He needs to be more aggressive. And now Stick takes that advantage on a terrible move by Cryo. What are you doing? He plays the in-between game. You got to attack it right away or play defense. You can't get caught in between. He was too hesitant as I predicted. He was way too hesitant. And it's gonna cost them. You gotta take those advantages. And oh, Cryo on the face-off. One of St. Peter's weaknesses is these face-offs. Cryo just gets there faster, and it right off the post and in. So some life gets put into Adelaide. Can they take advantage of the face-off again? No. Melbourne wins that face-off, thanks to St. Peter and Stick clearing it afterward. But they're trying to try and play some offense here, and oh, St. Peter, that one's cleared, not on net though. You would love to see those go on net. That'd be able to get some offense going in. Oh, almost an own goal on that pinch. But give credit to Adelaide. They're still hanging in here. That's all you need to do is hang in here. Oh my gosh, but they're getting chances. Melbourne not making their chances. A lot of shots going to the left and right. They need to get those on net. Aries with a bad hit there. 2 minutes. That's all they got. They got to score a goal in those 2 minutes. And what is he doing? Giving the ball to Stick, but then Stick gives it to Cryo. And oh, there's the demo. A timely one. Stick needs to hit that. He does. He gets demoed. Cryo gets it past. Cryo needs to get that on net. Oh, and some awkward taps. Still kind of in front of the net. Cryo's trying his best here, but nothing will come out of that sequence right there. Oh, wait! Could he get this? Can he put that in the net? A tough angle shot? No! But we love to see that aggressiveness right now from Cryo as they really need to score a goal. But now the goal's wide open. Stick going towards the net. And he gets the goal! Cryo nowhere in sight. Aries obviously going for a demo. Cryo nowhere near. And I think that's going to win it for Melbourne. That's going to be tough to come back from. They're going to need a face-off goal for Adelaide right here. And they don't get it. Aries with a huge bump on Stick, but 2 goals needed for Adelaide. They really need to get going right now. Here comes St. Peter. Here comes Cryo. St. Peter with the clear. Going towards the net. Stick, get another one. 4 goals for Stick. Melbourne taking this one away. It's going to be 6 straight wins for Melbourne. Unless something crazy happens, it would have to involve many face-off goals happening. And yeah, Stick allowed the 1 face-off goal, but he's not allowing them again. So props to him for that. And Aries not helping. Now Stick is just going to retreat as they want to waste some time. And he's just backing off and then keeping it in their zone. And then a demo from Aries. Just not enough time to score 3 goals against St. Peter, unfortunately. He's trying his hardest, but it's not going to happen. Now there's only 20 seconds left. Crowd already knows it's over, but oh, and now another goal. This one from St. Peter. Raising up the score. Helping out their goal differential. They'll gain 4 goals if this is how the score ends. Deflection, and there we go. St. Peter with a clear. St. Peter staying up there to make sure he clears it again. 1 second left, and that's game. Melbourne handles Adelaide with ease. The rivalry goes to Melbourne in Season 1 of AUNZ. Okay. Now it's my turn. After we put that in the stats drop so that we have the stats. Then we'll promptly head back on over. No, to that. Not the Discord, not the Discord. I want to go to that. Okay. Standings. Congratulations to Melbourne. You're now 6-1. 6 straight wins. They scored 5. Only allowed 1. They're up to a plus 12 goal differential. They're a scary team right now. They just won 5-1. And they're a defensive team. Like, oh my gosh. That's scary. Let alone the fact that they shut me out. Like, oh my gosh. They are a scary team. Team on the other side, Adelaide. Looked like they had something going for them this season. Yeah, take it all back. They won their rivalry game against Hobart, and that was their championship, basically. Because they are struggling. Down to a minus 10 goal differential now on the season. Yikes. They're down there with Christchurch. And Taranga battling for that near the second place losers, the second worst team. Yeah, so now we go on to our game. At Perth. Wellington at Perth. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, we can just load it in, right? And then because we're gonna have to back out anyways to get my, or do we? Yeah, we do. Okay. What map is this at? Utopia. Not Wasteland. Utopia. Oh, do we need to do day? Do we need to specify day for this one, or is this one automatically day, right? Dawn, dusk, yeah, so it's automatically day. Good old Joey bot. You gotta love a Joey bot, right? Just realized we need to get the right scoreboard in here. But everyone loves the Joey bot. Adelaide, Perth. No, Wellington at Perth. Wellington at Perth. Wellington at Perth. There you are. I'm excited for this one. I think I should be able to finally get my game where I just dominate and run up the score. I've been waiting for this game, but I haven't had it yet. I thought I would have had it a few times, but just not as good as I think. Or maybe I'm underrating the bots themselves. Nombot should have a good game for once, you'd think, but he hasn't had a good one since Auckland, which was an odd one for him to have a good game at, but like, let's get in here, I guess. I'm ready. Wellington. Okay, let's go. Here we are, Utopia Coliseum. Wellington and Perth. Nambot on the face-off, and he wins. I'm going for a lot of goals this game. I need to do different. I can't just run right at it. He's better than that. If Joeybot's there, I can run right at it, but not if Reliefbot's at it right there. There we go. Let's go, Nambot. I believe in Nambot here. Enough for me to get some boost. That's how much I believe in him. I see your Reliefbot not really moving at all. Make him go up for that. He misses. And we get an easy goal. Don't do that. Just play simple. This is a bad team. This is a bad team. Just play simple. Be patient. Let them miss the ball. We're going to have our worm game where we just get tons of goals. Go chase that Nambot. I'll get boost. Don't let them get a shot on goal. Don't let Joey touch the ball. Okay, you let Joey touch the ball. There goes that idea. Oh my gosh. Get that out of here. Okay, Reliefbot's getting into a groove. Oh my god, Reliefbot. Did you really gotta do that to me? Okay, you take my boost. What is going on? Try to demo him. Why did I hit that? That's Joey, but he's probably not going to make contact with that even. Okay, I hit Reliefbot, but Nambot's not doing anything. I'm gonna have to make offense myself. What's Reliefbot doing? Oh my god, I let Joeybot hit the ball. No! Yes, Joeybot! Yes, hit that ball, Joeybot. Would love to score a little bit more goals here. I gotta hit that. I just gotta. There we go. There we go. Well done, well done. You're not gonna let Joeybot score a goal, that's for sure. Oh, Nambot! Ah. Let's go! What a banger! What a banger! Let's go. This is what you need to do against the worst team in the league. Just run up that score. Yep, missed hitting that ball. Oh my god, I hit it right in the Joey bot. No. No! No way. There we go. 5-0. A good old shutout would be nice here. Gain us some goal differential. Always got to be aware of non-bot missing the face-offs, which he does often. So they're going to send it in there, make relief get out of that net. Get that pass down. That's on net. Let's go. Let's go. Add another one. He would have saved that too if I didn't go up there and jam it in. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. 6-0. I'm fine with that. An amazing game against Perth. Exactly what I envisioned. Almost 1,000 score. No saves needed because they didn't have a shot. Let's go. That's how you do it. We needed that game. We needed that game. We needed to repair our goal differential, and that does exactly that. Much needed. Much needed. Puts us at 5-2. We're right up there with the boys. Goals scored 6. Goals allowed none. We're up to 8 goal differential now. That's very good. Very good. Going up. That's the 3rd best goal differential in the... Oh no, 4th best. Because I forgot that Hamilton did that thing where they're 3-3 with a 14 goal differential. What in the world? We passed Gold Coast and Brisbane though. Who lost that one? Perth. Perth gets even worse. They're 0-7. Goals scored, none. Goals allowed, 6. They're at a minus 23 goal differential. That is. Ooh, that is something. Well, who does Perth face next week? Adelaide. There you go. That's your chance to win. Melbourne, that's going to be a loss. Sydney, that's going to be a loss. Hamilton, that's probably going to be a loss. You have a chance against Adelaide, though. That's a tough ending to the season. Your schedule was not favorable, but you also are the 4th biggest market, so you're supposed to have, you know, a good team. You're a big market, and you got a bad team. You need a new manager is what you need. You need an entire new roster as well. All right. Who's next? Christchurch at Auckland. Okay. 2-4 versus a 3-3 team. Let's get it. Christchurch. Hey, it's another rivalry game, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Christchurch's rival is with me. So yeah. Christchurch is southern New Zealand. I believe that's accurate. Christchurch, home blue, yep. Oh no, away green. Auckland's home should be silver, yep. The Auckland Silver's home is silver, as it should be. Okay. What are we doing now? We're going to bring up the RL bots. Get this game underway. Get into game 3. We've had some blowout matchups. Hopefully we get a closer one. Unfortunately, I don't think we will. I didn't predict one this game to be close. Atlas and Airbud. Might get some Player of the Week candidates here. Launch this and start the league. Ooh. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We need to be no face cam because this is game time. Game time. There we go. A brilliant job by me. I forgot to change the stadium. We should be in Manfield. Manfield daytime. Here we go. At Manfield. Both Auckland's 3-3, Christchurch is 2-4. Both teams took a beating last week, but none as bad as Auckland's. And Auckland's getting off to a good start here. Not going to result in a goal, though. How will they respond? That's a save from Beast from the East. This is the first time we're going to see a response from a 12-0 loss. And so far, Formula Bot, not a great play there. But he's going to redeem himself. No, he hits the right post. A little tap, and Beast from the East cannot control that. Atlas had control, and then Airbud slaps it right off. Formula Bot creating pressure early offensively. But it's not resulting in any goals so far. A minute down and no one has scored. That one gets pushed through by Airbud. And here we go. For the first time, we're seeing all-out offense from Auckland with Beast from the East being down there. It's risky if you don't. If you let them clear it, they could get a goal. But Beast from the East won't let them clear it, and he'll score it himself. The all-out offense worked. You notice that they needed some help offensively. Beast from the East comes up big for them. Right in the mix of it. Controls the ball, flicks it into the net. And Beast from the East has done it again! 2-0 Auckland! This one off the face-off, a little pass up front from Formula Bot. Goes right into the stride of Beast from the East. Didn't really have to change direction at all. Beautiful pass and setup by Formula Bot. Atlas gonna send that up. Oh, Airbud with a beautiful tap. Can Atlas make something out of this? It's gonna go in front of the net. Can they get that in the net? No, Formula Bot with a beautiful clear right there to get that out from the front of their net. That one's sitting there though. They can't hit it. And Atlas gonna try and hit it. And it's just gonna get stuck in midfield. That one goes straight up. But Airbud tried to make a shot out of that. Couldn't. He's gonna try and make a shot out of that. Can't. And now Formula Bot. He's got a shot. And he's got a... No! Beast from the East takes it at the last second. Hat trick for Beast from the East. Wow. Airbud had 2 chances. Couldn't get them on net. And it results in Formula Bot putting that on net. And Beast from the East taking it at the last second for a hat trick. Auckland up 3-0 after one of the worst defeats of all time in the last game. They're putting it behind them, and they're having a great game here in front of their home crowd. Atlas has control. Can they get that on net? Airbud not helping. Oh, but he does center that, but very unpredictable Airbud, even for his own teammate. Oh, great move. Atlas, can he get that in the net? No. Airbud keeping it down. Atlas is going to pinch that away. And Beast from the East has a breakaway. Maybe? No, he's just going to lightly roll this up. But Airbud helps. He centers it and own goals. And they're going to credit Beast with the East with his 4th goal. Airbud with the own goal. He does that way too often. And now it's 4-0. Christchurch trying to make a bid for one of the worst teams in the league. They're certainly doing that. Oh, but what a move by Atlas! And it is Airbud cleaning it up. Christchurch gets on the board. A beautiful redirect. And Airbud was there to clean it up. And they finally get their goal. It only took 3 minutes and 15 seconds to score a goal. I mean, it took them longer last game, but man, oh man, are they having struggles scoring recently. This one's going in front of the net. And Airbud's got a second one. Could we see a comeback? 2 unanswered goals from Airbud. Atlas has been setting them up nicely. Airbud finishes those when they're that close. Here comes a face-off. It's gonna die out right in the middle there as they both hit the ball at the same time. Atlas gonna come in here. He's gonna center it kinda for Airbud, but Airbud was not ready for that one. Atlas with a bump trying to control this thing. Just trying to get those centered for Airbud. Airbud's not helping though right now. Airbud does good and then Airbud does bad. Airbud is a wild player and oh, what is going on? This is some tomfoolery down here. And a tap by Airbud. Atlas, can he get that over? No, a good tap there from Beast from the East, but oh, what is he going to do? He's going to miss that ball and let Formula hit it. Airbud's going to tap that into the corner. That move has killed his team a few times by tapping it too hard into the corner. Atlas gonna push that away. No one on Christchurch has boost right now. He's trying to do something with no boost. Not able to. It gets cleared. 24 seconds left. Christchurch a little bit desperate for a goal. Airbud is 55 boost. We'll see what he wants to do. He's gonna flick that ahead. Doesn't get that boost. He wanted the boost right there. Oh, but that's centered. Atlas scores, and it's a 1-goal game. A blunder from Formula Bot. Beast from the East was ready to clear it, but it falls to Atlas, and he puts it in the net. It was once 4-0. It's now 4-3. Can they get one more goal in 11 seconds to try and push overtime? They needed that face-off. No one's back. Atlas. It's a little hit. Oh, Air Bud. That's going to hit net. It hits the ground. Game over. Auckland holds on. 4-3 victory. Auckland really scared me. I thought they were going to choke that there at the end. I was just waiting for a face-off goal. Face-off goal waiting to happen. We've seen too many of those face-off goals to tie the game where they get back-to-back goals. Barely holding on there. Good fight from Christchurch as well at the end of the game there. I just don't think they have it in them. I really don't believe in them enough. Christchurch is going to have to potentially get rid of Atlas and Airbud and just start brand new with whoever they can have available. Airbud's too wild. He has some good games, some bad games. Okay, we got the stats posted. Now we got to go in here. That was a win for Auckland. They're once again above 500. They want a playoff spot, but they're not going to do it with goal differential because that was a 20. They only subtracted 1 from their goal differential that they've been trying to climb out of. You look at the other teams that are around their spot, and they're at +1 goal differential, +5 goal differential, +14 goal differential. Man, oh man, Auckland is not in a good position right now because although you are above 500, there's going to be a lot of teams in that position that are 6-5, 5-6. And if you want to squeak into the playoffs, you're going to need that tiebreaker, which is goal differential. And beyond that, if you have the same goal differential, the second tiebreaker is head-to-head. And Auckland has lost a lot of their head-to-heads with those teams. They lost to Hamilton. They lost to... Who else did they lose to? Wellington, and they lost to... Sydney, yeah. Well, Sydney's clear above them right now. But here we go. Next on the schedule. Oh, wait, nope. Did we forget to do Christchurch? Yeah, Christchurch. They're now 2-5. Almost forgot. Pretty easy to forget when they're all the way down here. 19. They allowed 4. They're at a -11 now, Christchurch. For goal differential. So I don't think much is going to change here on the scoreboards. Besides whoever wins between Gold Coast and, I guess Brisbane and, yeah, Gold Coast and Brisbane, Hamilton, Hobart. Those will shuffle things up a bit. But if Hamilton beats Hobart, then it won't shuffle it up at all, kind of. Kind of will. We'll see. It'll shuffle up. It'll shuffle up the standings. But we now have Tauranga at Sydney. If we're talking about who's supposed to do what, Tauranga is supposed to lose. But it's these games that can shuffle things up. Because they're supposed to lose, right? But what if they don't? What if they have themselves a game? What if Sydney blunders? I mean, so much could happen. Tauranga and Sydney. Tauranga and Sydney. I need to be reminded. So Sydney's home is purple with the light blue alternate. And on the other side we have Taranga, who is what? Green alternate? Or green away, I mean. With the navy blue. Now I bring up the RL bots. 3 games down. We're halfway through this week now. 3 more to go. Isn't that just exciting? Isn't that just exciting? Just exciting. Bitbot and Newbot. Get to see Newbot play at least. See if he can add on to his save count. I didn't get any saves, so he could use this week as a chance to really separate himself in the saves category. Get himself towards a potential defensive player of the year. Goals allowed will get taken into it, so St. Peter's probably going to have a good advantage in that department, and me. But, you know, we'll see. Map. This is being played at the DFH Stadium Day. Okay. I think we're ready. Let's go. What is stopping us? Let us begin. All right. Welcome to DFH Stadium. We have the Taranga Sea Lions not gonna play right now apparently because breaking news, my bar roll is not working. Or my Bacchus mod. Yep, my Bacchus mod. So what we're gonna have to do here is we're gonna have to X out of everything and restart everything. Starting with Bacchus mod. Then Barrel. Then RL bots. I believe that's what I did last time to fix this. Now we're gonna launch the game again and see if this gets us in the game. That'd be very nice if it did. We made it through 3 games. That's pretty good length to get through without something bugging out. I mean, I prefer the first few weeks when nothing bugged out, but there was a point where I was doing it every game 2 weeks ago. And here we are at DFH Stadium with a matchup between the 5-1 Sydney Sounds and the 2-4 Taranga Sea Lions. And it's a face-off goal for Bottomus Prime. No idea what Newbot's doing in net. He's flipping around. He is going into the wall. Looks like he wasn't ready for that. And Bottomus Prime has another shot on goal and another goal already. It's 2-0. Oh my goodness. Watch out. The Sydney Sounds up 2-0. This is very scary. This game could get super ugly. After seeing what happened last week to Auckland, we might be seeing something similar this game. Unless Newbot can settle down and get some saves and keep the scoring down. And that's going to be something from Newbot. Not a save. They don't award him with a save. But he does get demoed and help stop the ball. And oh my god, Bottomus Prime has a hat trick already. 29 seconds in. You saw what Worm did last week, and he's going to try and break all those records. He could do it. He really could. He's having a great start to this match. And oh my gosh, another goal. Bottomless Prime. 4 goals. Oh no, that one was by Penguin Bot. Oh no, that was by Bottomless Prime. We were just viewing Penguin Bot. I was gonna say, I was sure that was Bottomless Prime. The league leader in saves has had his opportunities to get more saves. He hasn't done it, so Newbot is crumbling right now. And there's a beautiful save from Newbot. That's what we were expecting to see. And that's going to go in, and that's Penguin Bot scoring a goal. It's 5-0 Sydney. And a face-off goal again for Bottomless Prime. He has his 5th. 5 goals in the first minute. He's on a better pace than Worm right now. Surely Taranga can settle down. Surely. Aunz in the corner. Bitbot. Can't do anything with it. Newbot should be able to hit this. No, he's just missing the ball today. Having a very terrible performance. That's in front of the net. Bottomless Prime. Couldn't hit the angle. Now Bitbot has a chance to get on the board. Oh, but he misses it. If that was on net, it would have gone in. Some bumping going down there between Penguin Bot and Bottomless Prime. That one's going to go in front of the net. Can Penguin Bot do anything with it? No, Bottomless Prime not interested. Oh, Penguin Bot does do something with it. He's going to turn it into a goal. His 2nd goal of the game. It's 7-0. The Sydney Sounds showing why they believe that they could win the championship this year. And what a game it's going to be when this team faces off against Melbourne, who has not lost since week 1. That's going to be the game of the season for sure. Bottomless Prime going way up into the sky. Could not tap it again, though. Newbot with just the 1 save. There's been plenty of shots at him, but he's only saved 1 of them. Bitbot can't do anything right now. Penguin Bot pushing it through. Bottomless Prime is there. Can he? Oh no, it goes high. Can't get the 2nd tap in. Penguin Bot is going to back off. Oh nope, now he's going to attack. Nope, he's still backing off. Bitbot going to try and split the defenders. Couldn't do it. Newbot has it. No, he doesn't. Bitbot with a bad pinch. Bottomless Prime should go for it. Oh, but an unexpected tap from Penguin Bot. Bitbot is not going to be in the net. Yes! Taranga finally gets on the board. Bitbot with a very long goal. Finally made Sydney pay for all that offense. They had no one on defense for most of this match. We'll see if Taranga can do that again, possibly. Newbot's pushing offense right now, but nothing doing. He's probably going to be retreating soon enough. Yep, he's got to retreat now. Penguin Bot going towards the net. Oh, Newbot out of the net, hitting that ball. He realizes they need some offense. This one's going to be in front of the net. Bitbot with the touch. Pinch at midfield. And Bitbot's going to give that a light tap. And Bottom is Prime back in the offense mode. Over Noobot. Sitting right there. And PenguinBot cleans it up for his hat trick. And it's 8-1. Sydney Sounds on top. It's an ugly game for Taranga. Just adding on to the ugly season that they've had. New bot. Can't do anything with that. Bottom's Prime sends it over instead of letting PenguinBot hit it. Bitbot tries to redirect. He gets a nice little tap there. And, oh, the shot hits off the left post. That was an opportunity for his second. Bottom's Prime is going to try and get another goal. New bot with his second save of the game. That one goes straight through. Bottom's Prime tries to push. Bitbot's there. Bitbot sends it past. Can Bitbot put that on net? I don't think he has the boost, unfortunately. This is going to be shot at Noobot. Can he get the save? Yes, he's got a save here. That's his third save. They're still racking up some save statistics. Showing that he can still do it. And just like that, this game's over. Sydney takes the win. An emphatic victory over Taranga. Well done, well done. Well done. I thought we were going to see the Worm V2 out there. I thought Bottom's Prime was going to go crazy. He didn't even break 1,000. He had 5 goals in the first minute and didn't score again after that. Started playing defense. PenguinBot joined in. Got a hat trick. Noobot did end up getting 3 saves, but were quite meaningless considering that he had so much shots at him. He should have got more saves than that. But this is really setting up that game of the week eventually when Sydney and Melbourne play. Both teams are 6-1. Sydney scored 8 to put them at 40, and they allowed 1. 18 goal differential, 40 goals scored. Dominated in the goal score department. PenguinBot and Bottom's Prime are just a really good duo. Really good duo. What stands out to me is that Melbourne has a 12 goal differential. That really shows how good Stick is. Could potentially be a number 1 in the future. Could be a star in the future. Not being used as the secondary player. Taranga is now 2-5. And that's going to tank their goal differential. Goals allowed 8 to put them at 28. Goals scored 1 to put them at 17. They are now at a minus 11 goal differential, tied with Christchurch. Wowzers. Wowzers. Christchurch and Taranga, did they face? Did they already face? They face week 9. Ooh. Those teams are not eliminated yet, but they're very near. Very near. Are they eliminated this week, potentially? I think Perth could get eliminated this week. Let's do the mathematics here. Because Wellington, they can't catch, right? They have 5 wins. The most they can get right now is up to 4-7. Yeah. So they can't beat them. Gold Coast, if they win, they can't catch those top 4, essentially. They could get eliminated, I think, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They could. Auckland beat them, right? So they could be eliminated. I think no, they couldn't. Because at most, they'll be eliminated from the top 5 seeds, but they would only be able to catch up to the final 6 spot, and it would be impossible almost, but there wouldn't be statistically eliminated. I don't think, unless actually they could get eliminated. Because what if, per se, the 3 and 4 Brisbane has to face, like, what if the 2 teams battling face each other, which means one of them has to win? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm confusing myself. But for potentially, I think what would need to happen is Brisbane to beat Gold Coast. There would need to be like 1, 2, 3, 4 teams with 4 wins. Because then that means that there would be a bunch of people tied for the final spot. And then those 2 teams would need to face each other. And if they do, that means one of them would get a 5th win, which would statistically mean that Perth would be eliminated. So Perth could be eliminated this week. Perth could be eliminated. They could be the first team eliminated. Their playoff hopes could be out the window. I mean, it doesn't matter because they're already eliminated technically, but I think it's just kind of one of those things. Like, they statistically can't do anything now. They're just playing to play spoiler. And that's kind of funny and fun that they could be eliminated already. That is great. They are 6 games back of number 1. That is wild. They haven't won a single game. Things have not gone well for them. Meanwhile, we are out here about to have Hamilton and Hobart. Hamilton at Hobart, was that? Yep, Hamilton at Hobart. Let's go. Big game. 2 3-3 teams. I think I don't have any bias here, to be honest. I think Hamilton would be a great story, though, to win 3 in a row and just go on fire here at the end of the season. But Hobart has a lot going for them. This is gonna be I'm just hoping for a really good game, like down to the last second. A lot of scoring from these 2 teams, back and forth. A lot of lead changes would be nice. Just a close game. And some insane goals would be nice from Rafa and Worm, because they have some of the best plays. Okay. I'm ready. Get this going. Hobart. Hamilton. Bang. Okay, Hobart's got Rafa and Bribble. Hamilton's got the one and only Worm. Again, and he goes with Adversity Bot. Now I need to select Beckwith, Stormy, Beckwith. Yeah, we should do a Beckwith, Stormy. We're ready. We're ready. Let's go.
Here we go. Welcome to Beckwith Park on a stormy afternoon. Both teams 3-3. Worm leading the league in goals after his 12-0 victory last week where he scored 12 goals. Adversity Bot coming in here looking for a demo. Couldn't get it. Gotta get this away from their goal. Worm needs to tap it. Oh, Bribble taps it for him. Worm is gonna... Oh, Adversity Bot with a demo on Rafa. Bribble trying to stick with it. Can't. Hamilton just trying to get it out of their zone. Rafa, can he control it? No, he couldn't get that on net. Worm's got a breakaway. Worm, never mind. Adversity Bot going for the demos. Oh, it gets through. Rafa kind of centers, but Worm is not going to go for that. Oh, Worm is. Oh, couldn't get that shot on net, but Worm keeps it. Can he get it back on net? Yes! Worm with the goal. Hamilton strikes first in this battle of 3-3 teams. Just persistent. Worm never gave up on that goal. He stayed down in the offensive zone and made sure that they got points. Oh, but now they got to get back on defense. Don't let them get a goal here. Bribblebot going backwards. Rafa pushing it through. Near the net. Adversity Bot in a bad position. Doesn't matter. The ball goes right past the goal. Now Worm trying to control that. He gets demoed by Bribble. Rafa's getting beat up by Adversity, but Bribble's taking it through. Bribble's on a breakaway. Worm retreating. Bribble sending that towards net, but Worm... Oh no, it's tapped up by Bribble. But a great demo from Adversity. And Adversity has been playing excellent the last 2 weeks, and now this third week he's playing good as well. Bribble goes for the demo now. He demos too, but Worm gets the hit off. Really high up there. Not going to do anything with it. Now a breakaway opportunity for Bribblebot. But Adversity with the demo and the hit on the ball. Nothing working for Hobart. Hamilton holding on to their 1-goal lead. Much more defensive game than what we thought it would be. Thought we'd have a lot more scoring. There hasn't been the case. Adversity with a tap on the ball. It's a pretty good tap. It's centered for Worm. He's trying to pave the way for him. Couldn't put it in the net, but now he does! And Worm gives Hamilton a 2-0 lead. A beautiful move from Worm. He was the player of the week last week on offense. Adversity got the defensive player of the week. It's been a long time since a team has scored a goal against this team. They played great defense in the recent weeks, but also paired it with some good offense. Hamilton's just playing some really good Rocket League, quite frankly. Worm needs to get that out of there! Rafa going through the smoke and scoring! And there it comes! At the 2:09 mark of this game. Hobart gets the first goal. And they're back within a goal. They're back in this game. The fans here at Beckwith Park hoping they can tie this thing up. Hoping they found something offensively. But Adversity Bot with a demo. Now Bribblebot going towards the net. Could this tie it up? Up on Worm. And Bribble controls it into the goal. It's tied up. As Bribblebot with a great move there to hit Worm and control the ball. What a play! Doing it all at the same time. This game is tied up. 2 unanswered goals. And now it's up to Worm to give them the lead again. And it's up to that Hobart defense to not let them score again. Adversity Bot going for the demos. Worm keeping that away from the front of their goal. Now that there's some demos, he feels like he can take this out. A good flick. Adversity with some demos.
Rafa heading towards the net. Worm. Can't save it. And Hobart. 3 goals in a row. No response. And Hobart has taken the lead. A valiant effort from Worm to try and flick that above the goal, but it goes top bins instead. Here's the face-off. Can Worm get this off the face-off? A bump towards the net. He ties it. Worm, his patented face-off goal. Flick it up in the air. Keep flicking it up. Keep bumping. And deposit it in the upper half of that goal. No chance for Bribble to do anything about that. And this game is giving us a gift. A brilliant match unfolding in front of our eyes. And oh, Worm centers it for Rafa. And the lead is taken back by Hobart. 4-3. Worm's first blunder of the day is going to cost them the lead. But Worm's on the face-off again. He loves being on those face-offs. He can do a lot with them. Bribble currently controlling it. Adversity with a demo on Rafa. Worm, could he turn this into a goal? Oh, he gets bumped in the process, but ends up getting a demo on Bribble, which really should have been awarded to Adversity Bot, who created that. Rafa, gonna get that over Worm. Bribble trying to do something with this. Worm trying to control it. Rafa with a good hit on the net. Hobart has the lead. Rafa scores his 4th. And Hobart's up by 2 goals. That might just do it. Could they take down Hamilton after being down 2-0? Hamilton's going to try and fight back. Worm's going to need to create heavy offensive push here. Bribble's got a chance to expand their lead. He won't do it. Worm with a good move. Worm has an open net now. Avoids Adversity Bot. On the net. Rafa's there for the save. Rafa might have just saved this game. A lot of bumping going on here in the final minute. 20 seconds left. Worm needs to get a shot on goal here. I don't think it's going to happen. 15 seconds. Rafa just tapping the ball anywhere possible to stall time. Worm's got to break away. 6, 5. Can he get it in the net in time? And Rafa saves it. And that's the game. Hobart wins a come-from-behind victory at Beckwith Park. Excellent game. Excellent game. Hamilton finally loses a game. I thought they were going to go on a 3-win streak. They're up 2-0. Controlling the game, and then, oh boy. Hobart got into it. Got into their groove offensively, and they were cooking. They were cooking. All right. Standings. Oh, it's now 4-3. Scored 5 goals. Allowed 3 goals. Hamilton's now 3-4. Scored 3 goals. Allowed 5 goals. And now... Did I do that right? I did not do that right. Okay, scored 3 goals. Allowed 5 goals. There we go. That looks right. Okay. 12 goal difference. Okay, it's all been set up. All set up for the game of the week. Gold Coast and Brisbane. If Brisbane wins this, we're going to have a bunch of 4-win teams, and I think that will, in theory, eliminate... I think that's going to eliminate Perth. Because Hobart still has to play, I think, Gold Coast and whatnot, so it'll theoretically eliminate Perth. I want to see Perth get eliminated. That's all I want to see. Don't know why I was there. Okay. What am I thinking of? There's nothing to think about besides the game of the week. Okay, game of the week. Get rid of this AUNZ stuff because it is time for the game of the week on the Pasonics Network. That is not the scoreboard, though. Same team as the away team, though. Bang. Gold Coast at Brisbane. We're going to have ourselves a game. Here we go. The rivalry. The rivalry. Get ready for the rivalry, folks. Here we go. What's their alternate? Because they gotta wear it. They gotta wear the alternates here for this big time game in the rivalry. The black alternates. We're definitely pairing that with the orange. Oh, that looks fire. And you could do purple, but it just won't look the same. Yeah. It doesn't look the same. That looks beautiful right there. Then Gold Coast is just gonna have to wear their away orange. Ooh, I'm ready. I'm ready. Game of the week time. Filament bot and along with Wildfire trying to take down Gold Coast. Gold Coast can only lose 3 in a row. Here we go. Welcome to the rivalry between Gold Coast and Brisbane. Never mind. Barrel is having a doo-doo brain moment. That's injected. This one says connection failed though on Barrel, so just gonna have to redo it all anyways. Okay. X, X. Bacchus mod X. Okay, let's reload it all again. You, and then Barrel, and then Rocket League bots. And then launch and start Rocket League. Welcome to Brisbane for the rivalry between Gold Coast and Brisbane. A 1 hour drive on the M1 separates these two cities. And this is a very heated rivalry that we are going to get to watch firsthand. Here comes Molten trying to push some early offense, I believe. No, he's playing defense. Wildfire needs to go and hit that ball away. Molten can't do anything with that. Wildfire pushing it. Gold Coast was 4-0 and they lost their last 2 games, so this would be a detrimental loss for them. And that's a shot from Wildfire off the left post. He really wants to have a great game. If there's just one game that you could pick to have a great game in for either of these sides, it would be this game. Both of these teams, this is their only rival. These two teams do not like each other. Molten's going to send that one on net. Filament Bot gets the save. You can expect to see a close battle between these two, as Molten just barely misses. Both these teams don't want to see the other team score a lot. They're going to see a defensive battle most likely. Wildfire couldn't hit the ball. Now he's going to hit it there, back towards his own net. But he's going to hit it again to get that cleared. Skybot with a tap, a control. Wildfire's going to get that out of there. Here comes Skybot holding at midfield. Almost 2 minutes have passed without a score. All the players on this field know they can etch their names into the history books of their team, and Filament gets the scoring started. Brisbane scores first. Filament slams it home. Moltenbot and Skybot couldn't clear it. Brisbane with the advantage here at the 3-minute mark. Molten's going to go up and tap that forward. Filament Bot with a bad tap. Wildfire's going to tap that, though, to get that away from the center. So far, well played game from Brisbane. And oh, Wildfire on net and he scores! 2-0 lead for Brisbane. The crowd erupting. Filament Bot has had his moment, and now it's Wildfire's turn to get his moment here in the rivalry. Gold Coast needs to stop the bleeding, and they need to put up some offense. They're in a tough environment to do that, but they gotta find a way. Molten slams that into the corner. Filament Bot gonna go for that, and no, he's not. He's gonna let them go for it. It's a weird play. Wildfire gets the save. An epic save by Wildfire. Filament Bot. No, he's not going to do anything with that. Skybot's just flicking it around. 2 minutes to go. Still no goals for Gold Coast. In danger of losing their 3rd game in a row. That's a clear from Molten. Molten pushing that down. Wildfire. Can he clear it? It kind of centers it, but Filament Bot with a great clear. The team synergy is at an all-time high right now. We've never seen this team in such good sync. They know what each other is going to do, and they're always there at the right time. Having a well-in defensive game. Oh, but that's a bad hit. Filament knows where it's going, though. And so does Wildfire. They know where it's going to go. The chemistry is unmatched right now. An excellent game. You might have to give out an award for a joint Defensive Player of the Week. Just give it to the entire Brisbane team at this point. But oh, Skybot with the flick towards the net. And a save for Wildfire. Incredible. Keeping Gold Coast off the board. And now Wildfire trying to push some offense of his own. Could not get that on net. A slight tap. Filament Bot. Off the crossbar and in. The chemistry. The pass. The goal. Brisbane is all on top. 3-0. Gold Coast cannot get anything going offensively. And defensively, they've allowed 3 goals. Brisbane has showed up in a big way, and their fans are loving it. They can sense a win of the rivalry. Some Gold Coast fans who drove here in just an hour are disappointed here and left speechless by this performance. Brisbane is dominating, quite frankly. And there's 20 seconds left. Will Gold Coast even get a goal here? Wildfire hits that. Molten. And Wildfire's there to get that out of there. 8 seconds left. Can they hold on to the shutout for 3 more seconds? That's it. Brisbane shuts out their rival Gold Coast. And it's a 3-0 victory. Holy cow, I don't believe it. Gold Coast is on a slippity slide. They were 4-0 and now they're 4-3. Maybe they weren't the chosen. Maybe they weren't. Maybe this isn't their chosen season after all. Wildfire. What a game. What a game. No goals allowed, a shutout. That right there. That's your defensive players of the week. Whichever one gets it. They got to get it. I mean, a shutout in the rivalry game. A brilliant game. Wildfire with 2 saves. I think you got to give it to Wildfire, technically, because of his saves. He had some huge saves in the game. But, man, you can just give it to all Brisbane. Incredible. Incredible. I'm left speechless from that performance. I'm quite frankly left speechless. What a way to end Week 7. What a way to end Week 7. Put that in the standings. We can update these standings officially now. 4-3 is Brisbane. They scored 3. They allowed none. Upping that goal differential. Gold Coast loses to go to 4-3. Goals scored, none. Goals allowed, 3. Slipping down. So here we go. Those top 2 stay the same. Wellington moves up to number 3 now. Let's go. And then we got a bunch of 4-3 teams. Where do we put them all? Brisbane. Doing very well, holding that number 4 spot now. That's going to be followed by Gold Coast at the 5 spot. Hobart then comes in at the 6th spot. Auckland. Oh wait, for some reason I saw that as a -3. No, Hobart's actually above Gold Coast. Gold Coast is holding the 6th spot, with Auckland standing right outside at the 7th spot. Then followed by the only 3-win team, Hamilton. After that, it's a drop-off to all the 2 and 5 teams. Got Adelaide there. Those 2 haven't faced yet, so we're just going to give it to whoever scored more goals, and that is the team right there. And then we'll put Tauranga And that's what we're looking at. Bang. Now, is it officially over for Perth? Is Perth eliminated is what I want to know. I have a feeling they are. Because there is the 7th seed is a 4-win team, and they can only finish at 4-7. Perth would need to get a higher goal, but so it depends. Auckland and Gold Coast, have they faced? So Auckland, Hobart, Brisbane. Who have they all faced? So Auckland faces Brisbane. So that means one of Auckland or Brisbane is going to get to 5 wins. Brisbane and Hobart play each other. That means one of Hobart or Brisbane. Theoretically, Brisbane could lose all of those. But it means at least 2 of those spots are for sure taken. Auckland and Hobart play. Okay. 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 Technically, Hobart could lose both of those, though. Technically, Brisbane could lose both of those. Oh, no, they couldn't. That means Auckland for sure gets a win. Oh, no, it doesn't. Auckland could use both. But it means at least 2 people get a win there. Gold Coast faces Wellington. Gold Coast. Listeranga Gold Coast faces Hobart. At least 3 teams are going to get a win. Oh my god. Oh my god. Auckland at Gold Coast. I think they're eliminated. I think they're eliminated because Auckland faces Gold. Oh my god. Technically not, because one of those teams could lose every single one, but 3 of those teams at least have to win. That's crazy. They're not technically eliminated yet. But all those teams face each other, so they're virtually eliminated. The only way is if one of those teams loses every single one of them. Oh, wait. I see what you mean. Because if one of those teams loses... Yeah, they're eliminated. They're eliminated because there's only 4 teams. There's only 1 spot available for them. And if only one of those teams is possibly not going to be able to get to 5 wins. Wow. Perth is eliminated. Perth has been eliminated. Perth has been eliminated. What should we do? Like a little lowercase e or something? I want it to be white. Couldn't this just be...
What is that? ABC. Nah, there's ain't no way that we're gonna find what I'm looking for. So that's fine. Bert's eliminated. GG. Stream over. There's not really much else to stream here.